So round 1, game 1, we won the dice roll, and we'll play first. We've only got one of our mana sources, but most of our cards are green. The Arbor Elf gets me to turn 3, so I think I have enough here to justify keeping this hand. So I'm not going to give him a long good luck back. We're hoping to draw a black mana source. We'll just turn the volume down. Nothing worse than watching a model video with too many sound effects. So we didn't get the mana we were looking for. He's also put a blocker so we can't attack with the Arbor Elf. So if I turn the hoof out, he's not going to attack. And again, no mana source, which is unfortunate. I'm going to attack here because he can only block one of them. You see, if I had taken that Cower of Fear out for a swamp, we would have been flying. So he blocks the 1/1, which is strange. Oh no, of course he doesn't want the Duty-Bound Dead to die. He's also struggling for mana unless he's mono black. He will dig in here, why not? If he plays a 3-drop, I'm probably going to kill it next turn with the Titanic Growth. Oh, it's a nasty 3-drop. Yeah, I'm with both, if he blocks any one of them. Which he doesn't. He wants to keep the Nighthawk alive. He's opened up his blue source. And we're going to start taking some mega damage off of this Nighthawk now. Still no mana source. It's not going particularly the way I wanted it to. I could have growth there, but the only real way I have of dealing with this is to get this guy into play. And he can't kill it when it's attacking because of the exalted trigger, so I'll take another 4 to the face. Yeah, this game's just unwinnable now. I think we need to lose the Cower in Fear for a swamp. I guess if we growth here it buys us a ton. Be well, murder in response. We're going to draw a forest here. Nope. I'm just going to go ahead and concede. There's no way I can bring that back. There we go. 4, 5, 6. 6 lands in a row. So we'll lose the Cowering Fear for this. In fact, let's lose it for the Crucible. That's a creature in essence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to lose a mountain for a swamp. And we'll submit this. He can't have too many difficult sideboarding decisions. So I now have no double black, which is good. So, like I said, I've been playing quite a lot of live Magic. I went to the Liverpool Modern PTQ. I didn't do particularly well. I was running Green Red Tron, and I found that the deck consistently got Tron in turn 3, if not then it got it in turn 4, but there were insufficient threats in the deck, like a lot of the time. A lot of the time you would get Tron on turn 3 or 4 and have nothing to follow it up with, which was obviously an issue. I was running 4 Karn, 3 Worm Coil and 1 Emrakul. Now Emrakul, regardless of when you hit Tron, the earliest you can cast it was probably turn 5. So this is a keep, this is a happy keep. But yeah, I was just missing the turn 3 or turn 4 Emrakul or Worm Coil. So I've made some changes to the deck. I'm going to run, I think, probably green-blue for the Dublin PTQ. We're going to get a Timber Watch here instead of the Dryad. And I can honestly say this will be the first time I have ever had multiple Timber Watches in play. Which means we're swinging for 4. Is this when we're going to see the Nighthawk? It only just dawned on me that this is a 30 ticket card, so quite glad to have opened it. Yeah, he's trying to suss out here, is it a good idea to trade with my Timber Watch, which it probably is, so I don't want to do that. And he's stuck on mana, which suits me fine. Now, we're going to attack with both here, not worry about the exalted trigger. We'll get more damage through. On hindsight, I probably wanted this to be a mountain. So many bad mana decisions. We'll go ahead and drop this to make the Quarian guy a little bit bigger. The opponent can lose 2 life. And again, we will attack. So my opponent goes to 5. This is pretty close to unwinnable. I can't think of any way that he can come back from this. Nah. There we go. So we're going to lose that Crucible for a mountain. It makes no sense for it to be in the deck at all. And we'll submit as is. It's a bit unfortunate both game 1 and game 2 I've had red cards in my starting hand. Actually, game 1 there wasn't red cards. I just drew into them. I had an interesting discussion with the testing group that I'm a part of regarding taking a mulligan. So this is definitely not going to get mulliganed. But over the course of 50 games that went, 50 rounds that played all 3 games, which is 150 in total, I took 93 mulligans, which seems like a really high amount. And it got me thinking, am I building my decks incorrectly? Or am I too strict with my starting hands? I don't think I'm too strict with my starting hands, despite having the 93 mulligans. My win rate, like my rating on this is 1764, so my win rate is good, but I think that's probably down to my opponents keeping bad starting hands rather than me keeping bad starting hands. Right, so this has the potential to get quite nasty. I think I want to get the servant out here and swing for 3 and see if he wants to trade, which he probably won't. Nope. my turn 4 play would either be Mark the Vampire or Courser and Duty Bound, swing for 4. Now my opponent's got no blue mana, but then I've not seen him cast any blue spells, despite the fact that, there we go, that is not a nice card to see. So he swings in for a grand total of 5. Yeah, I think we're going to run this guy out. Run this guy out. Swing in for 4. And then double block. And then Mark of the Vampire next turn. Hopefully this situation draws out some form of removal. Like he can shoot a Courser or the Servant. So yeah, he must have some sort of removal in his hand. But we have to try it. Oh, is he willing to make the trade? He is. So that's interesting. So we can block and regenerate, that's fine. I gain 5 life. So again, he's going to block, regenerate, which is fine. We're going to execute it this turn. Hopefully draw a mountain off the top of the deck. Swings and roundabouts, M13 Sealed. What's he dropping? Ooh. That has to die. That definitely has to die, so... He might decide not to block with it, which he does. That's fine, we're going to pray fun. Ping him for 1. Presumably he is short on black mana. Sorry, blue mana. He's quite clearly not short on black. We'll play out the spider. Really dying for another red source here. So he kills the Quirine guy. Probably the wrong choice. Oh no, of course he can't kill that. There we go. Unless he's got a board wipe of some description, which I don't think this set has for mono black. Mutilate, I suppose. Mutilate would be devastating. And he kills himself. Interesting. So game 1, 2-1. It went not bad once we had the mana properly adjusted. The problem is that we're going to need to start game 1 with that bad mana set up. No, don't concede. Okay, happy to have won the match. And we'll see you in round 2.